Alright. And we should be live. Maybe. Alright. Oh, guess we should get started.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you.
Let's do it.
The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
The Stellaron itself.
precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster.
Worst case scenario,
Always keep that in mind.
it could wind up
Don't
exactly like it
forget
did
the way
in
of the
Trailbox.
trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Oh. Sounds familiar.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way?
Welcome to Cube World.
Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, it'd be creepier if we did see someone.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Decisive.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
I like this guy already. And we already get the fourth equilibrium, which we are not doing right away.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead. You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recent. Let's keep searching.
How did you know
There
it was
might be
recent?
other survivors.
Okay, restores trailblaze points. Yoink. Number one object to me, taking a few supplies.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters,
Poking no nose this time. Because what else can I do? Also, I don't think I'm gonna.
Please.
If I have kids, I'm not gonna lend them. I will not share them Sonic Unleashed for the PlayStation 2.
Please. Leave me.
Because I've learned that it pays to lie in that game.
We've never seen this kind of life.
Leo Jenkins.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Time to twirl. Ready for another? Time to twirl. This is gonna hurt. Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through. Enemy targets detected. Oh. Time to twirl. Maybe you can keep it down. Time to twirl.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well, that was easy.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
King.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Well, yeah, no more.
Thanks for saving beauty from the bees. Preparing for collection. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment? Time for good old counterattack.
Well done. I can affirm that you are complimenting yourself.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Do it again.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my...
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I'm the Galactic Baseballer.
What a heroic sounding name. Don't mind him. He likes to get a little creative with his introductions.
I'm just trying to end up trying to avoid ending up from the one and another wanted list.
Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
Aye, aye.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. the Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or
The
trade,
fact that she
I'm
knows
afraid you won't
about
be
us.
able to go through with it.
Could the Stellaron Hunters have tipped them off?
For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
I hope it's not another Coca-Cola thing.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
I'm certain Mr. Yang can clean them up.
What? Does he look like a crane to you?
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Oh. Right.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you.
Just put in a good word for us,
Just need to
Tingyun.
pass through here. Take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
You know, you sound sweet,
Enemy ahead.
but you...
Kill.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
So these guys have guts, huh? That's annoying. There's gotta be a way to get rid of them. Maybe we can actually. If we need help.
Enemy targets detected. This...
There we go. Alright.
This is gonna hurt.
You really... If you're tired, just
Reach the end of
leave.
the story
Just
in your
go.
own way.
Don't let me keep you up. Parafish. Right. All right. To the left. Trigger.
Looks good.
You named the Stellaron.
You were work for the Skyfaring Commission,
Yeah,
so
wonderful.
I
That's
assume
the whole
you're
night.
aware of its
So what could this
destructive
be about?
power.
Oh, this is where I can farm. This is where I can farm.
Yes,
More 7
I am.
relics
As
if
an
I need to.
ambassador, I've been to many
Alright.
planets and seen my fair share
I won't
of
object.
Stellaron corrosion.
Oh, that's bad.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? All yours!
Like, what's that?
Time to twirl!
The combat report will be ready
Let me check.
soon.
What is a Luke like comp? Luca. I don't know if it's this one. No, that's not it. I can only say no.
Quietly.
These guys.
Excuse me, coming through.
This happened.
I don't know what you want, but I'm definitely getting rid of them.
Time to twirl!
Commencing research.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? All yours! Time to twirl!
I mean, I could probably fix it if I go into simulated universe, you know.
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
That means having to go through more simulated universe. Oh. Hi there. Hi. I have a high. This seems to be coming along fine for me.
We have the upper
What's
hand.
doing it at like 5,000 kilobits per second. So I'm not sure why. You know,
Inputting commands.
I'm not sure if up in the bit rate affects anything though.
Maybe you can keep it down?
The combat report will be ready
Oh,
soon.
I thought. Huh. Because Eric's going.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Excuse me, coming through. Commencing support.
But I just want
You must be honored
to
to
say
meet
to Eric again. And this goes for all of Rain if you want. Okay.
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
That's good to know. But yeah.
Perfect. Now,
I'll have to keep that in mind when I go out to fight.
This happened.
Find all those soldiers.
What are you looking? Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
every step is just a part of the adventure.
What could it be doing? Turn up. Maybe it could lead me to something good. That was weird. It pays to be to help the courier. If all in New Vegas didn't teach me that already. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how can I help you on that part. Let me try this. Oh, settings. Video. Output. Let's try bumping up to say 5,600. I bumped it up. Maybe that fix it. Let's give a small bump to the bitrate will fix things. That looks like someone else did it.
Time to twirl! Perfect. Now's my chance.
Oh, that didn't seem to remove it. This is a problem.
We have the upper hand. Oh. Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Batter up!
The combat report will be ready soon.
Oh, there's the equilibrium trial. No, not yet.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Stay calm now, Lynx. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours. Inputting commands. You must be honored to meet me. Time to twirl.
Let's make it quick.
How about this?
Time to twirl.
Let's intercept that moment.
Rules
I feel
are
like
made
it's
to be
gonna start
broken!
something funny with people if we let them live.
Time to twirl.
Just a scratch.
Is that...
There you go.
Oh, poor...
Let's go.
Excuse me, coming through. Commencing support.
Well, I'm
I'll continue.
well, don't be afraid to get some
What
shut
are
eye
you
if you need
looking
it.
at?
Batter up!
Target specimen sighted. Enemy targets detected. Oh! It's gonna hurt.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Is this manual or automatic?
Don't fret. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
What's this? Oh. Let's see. Imagine tomorrow's gonna be a pretty hefty day. Well, I want to make it hefty because I want to go to use more game stores at some point. So I can be ready for the trip in July.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Star Skiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Star Skiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, ambassador. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
Can we talk about it first?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
At least I know when I'm getting mats for March 7th, tomorrow. Or rather, relics.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
That Tingyun is a sly one.
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain.
Let's have a
Not
look around the
so
city.
fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and
Oh
take
no,
it
that's
seriously.
perfectly fine, Eric. If you need to go to sleep, do. Just go. The VOD will always be available for you.
She is a top
See ya.
Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Bellabog all over again?
What are you saying? That Madame Yukon is the new Madame Cacolia.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
It would be wise to leave. Well, that means we should probably leave this to you to answer them, because even if we do know what to say, because maybe honesty isn't the best policy.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
March 7th, already knows what I'm talking about. Mr. Yang should do the talking.
Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that. Don't worry, we'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
What's up? Yeah, what? Oh, seek immortality? I mean, we are seeking the stone, but not for immortality. We just want to get some. Okay. I wonder who could those be. Tough crowd. I did like the scenery, if nothing else. And it reminds me. Huh? That's a hard question to answer. Well, I like all three for different reasons. Well, maybe not so much math, because of calculus. Calculus stank. I like physics though. Let's go with that. Ominous. I'll give him more serious thoughts.
Folks, if you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Decline? Why?
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
Hold on. Let's hear what Welt has to say.
I'm
more
afraid
so.
that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, The whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Lo Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it.
Well, you're taking it nicer than the other one.
Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
What did this occasion throw Sona? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I am frightfully delighted to meet
It's
you.
an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is? A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade.
Rod.
During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
Express.
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them.
They definitely
I say that's impossible.
requested it.
The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
Maybe the Stellaron Hunters had other motives.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guest?
Well, if I could offer some advice, I say we should take this deal. It could help, even if it doesn't help us solve the Stellaron problem. It would still be of great help. It would still benefit us to accept it.
What do you think?
Let's move with the current and help out.
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted.
We should take the offer. Besides, it would still kill a bird.
The Lofu never
With the stone.
fails to reward that which is given. Okay. Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there is anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
The crew. By the way, did I ever tell you that the crew got shut down?
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
And it would be nice to have it not shut down, wouldn't it? So if you go to stopkillinggames.com and follow the instructions on how you can prevent Ubisoft from killing off great games, that would be great. Do you think there's something strange about it?
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Could Blade have escaped? Do you think Jing Yuan lied about the Stellaron?
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in.
I reckon it won't be without a fight, though.
That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped.
We might be able to use it to our advantage.
Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Alright. Jing Yuan. Let's look for him. Any more, Seven?
What do you make of this Jing Yuan?
He's pretty handsome.
I'm not asking about that. Although, you're not wrong. He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so
Listen, I'm only born
different.
in like what, a few
Maybe
days ago?
that's why she's only a Helmmaster and
I
he's
could be
a
a
general.
gremlin.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jing Yuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. Their There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
Huh.
I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Let's hope it doesn't ruin us. What's up?
Keep at it.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
Thank you so
Not
much.
at all. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Does she enjoy this line of work?
Thanks.
here we are. I feel sleepy already.
Sun hasn't gone down yet. That's not like you, March.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
March.
I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders.
If we get if we get surrounded by the guards again, I'm blaming
She's
you for this.
actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl?
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Say thanks to Madame Yukong for us.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves.
Hey.
Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact, but as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Ooh, what's the scoop?
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Heard something in the background.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Ominous.
If you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Dan Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Nope. This is just surveillance son.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and him. Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Well, this is interesting.
Can't send the message out. The network is down. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. It's too late to repent. Clemency? Never heard of it. Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights? Not likely. Mr. Yang wouldn't let that happen.
I got a feeling there's gonna be conflict.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lafu.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Step aside. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This century is but a vision.
Let me through. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix!
Not the weirdest thing I've
Not going
seen
anywhere!
in my life.
You're hurt.
It's okay.
Lemon seed? Never.
This one's strong, all right? Want to see what I can do? Ah! A little too much fun.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This century is but a vision.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Pity. Eternal sleep. The dead will return.
It's too late to repent.
Want to start this?
Allow me.
Step aside. I have no...
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
I'm not a clown knight.
Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
Go with that, Donald.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. You're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent? Why not?
Bad signal?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Oh, doubt it. I wouldn't be either. Alright. I think that's a good stopping point. I know it seems short-lived, but I gotta go to bed. Besides, Space China will wait on us. See you tomorrow. Or whenever. I don't know. End stream!